Going.
Guy. Oh,
Lie. Oh, shows how we communicate about these things before we start, huh? Hello, everybody. I mean, there's nobody here yet, but hello to the future people if you're watching this back.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for joining us. As the one person, hello.
Hello.
We are here today because the end of another month. Everybody, take a deep breath. May is over.
Crazy. Oh my gosh, tomorrow starts June. It seems like we just started 2020. But it also seems like the last few months have been like 8 months long.
Yeah, it's a weird mix of emotions right now. Just noticing you can see all of our junk on the top of the bookshelf. Just ignore that. Just ignore all of that up there. Today is the end of May, which means it's time to discuss the Tales of Oldest Time Book Club read, which this month was Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. So
curious how many
I
of
am
you guys
very
read
curious to see your thoughts.
Book.
Yeah. I don't know if we should like wait for more people. I don't know what to talk about.
What should we talk about? We could talk about Disney Springs, the opening of that.
True.
We have been a few times now. We've basically just gone whenever a bunch of new things open.
I've only gone.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I went the first week, the first day. Hello. Hey, Rachel.
Thanks. We're just chatting.
Yeah, waiting for people to hop on. But I will say it's been very interesting to see the new systems of everything and what each store individually is doing to be safe. So they're all following like the basic guidelines that Disney has put in, but some of them have like their own things too, like that they're doing above and beyond that. And not all the stores are open yet either. I think probably by next week, I would say they'll pretty much all be open because a lot of them will wait until June to.
Let me just post on Instagram real quick. That's the wrong way for that camera. Don't get that close to my face.
Wrong way.
Just wanted to do that real quick so people can know that we're on. Whoa, this table is not sturdy. There we go. That's a little better.
Going on a ride.
Much like we're going down the rabbit hole. Am I right?
That was a good tie-in.
Thanks.
Wrap it all together.
Gotta tie it all together. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Emily.
We like went live, and now I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. This is me all the time.
You talk about what else did you read this month?
What else did I read this month? Ooh, I will say this. Okay, so this month I was just kind of feeling like I wanted to read something nostalgic and cozy. So you know what I did? I went to my bottom shelf of my bookcase and I dug out some of my old American Girl books.
Oh,
and I reread those. So I read
like really
Kit and Samantha. I just like binged the whole thing in a day. Both of those series, just the whole thing, and it was great.
Give your mind a little bit of a break.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Emily.
Thank you so much.
Wow, that's amazing. How many do we have now?
Videos?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Like over 200, right?
Yeah, we hit 200 videos. I want to say at the beginning of this year or something like that.
Hello. Wow, that is amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited. Impressive. We have it's so sweet. I've actually been going back and watching some of our older vlogs because I'm just missing the parks right now. And it's fun to go back and see like adventures that we had or extra experiences that we did. It's really cool to now have those videos that we can go back because we can't go to the parks right now. So it's nice to be able to go back in
throwback
in videos and watch that. So that's awesome.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. That's very impressive.
It is, yeah.
That's like 2 years worth of videos to go back to.
Wow, it's been like over 2 years.
That's wild.
Crazy.
It doesn't feel that long, and yet it feels like
natural, like we've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. I feel like we were just talking about that with 2020, and it's the same way with our videos.
Yeah.
Like it feels so fast and so long all at the same time.
Yeah. Well, we're here to talk about Alice in Wonderland, but I'm good talking about other stuff.
Compared to the movie.
Sure. I'm just gonna preface this whole live show discussion. I didn't like it.
That like never happened.
This is the first time. Literally, we've been doing this book club now for a year. This is the first time I didn't like the book. Like I didn't like it at all.
If you like the book, we like you.
No, yeah, you're totally free to love Alice in Wonderland. If you want, one of my favorite things about books and reading is how every different person gets a different thing out of a book. Some people will love a book and others will not. And I love that about reading. It wasn't for me though. I mean, I will say Alice has never been our favorite Disney story anyway.
Yeah.
We're not huge fans of the movie. I get that there's some people who are, and again, totally fine. I get it. I mean, I understand it. When I was reading it, like, I can understand why people are so taken with the idea of Wonderland, because it is very unique, and there's just a lot to process. My biggest problem with it was Alice herself. She drove me absolutely insane.
It's like, no, Alice, don't do that.
Girl literally eats and drinks everything she comes across. I'm not even kidding. She doesn't even think about it. She just chugs the whole thing. And I'm like, dude, if you think this thing is going to make you shrink, maybe don't eat the whole thing immediately so you don't shrink down to 2 inches tall. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Alice didn't have much common sense there.
No.
And maybe she was just hungry, like the whole time.
That's kind of the vibe you get from Alice. She's just hangry the whole time, and she's like not nice to people. She's just like not. That's the thing. I love Disney's Alice a lot more than the book.
Yeah,
because Disney's Alice, they kind of made her a little sweeter. She's a little more like Wendy Darling, kind of, likable character. But oh boy, hi Nicole. Oh yeah, same. I love the aesthetic. I don't love. I like the aesthetic. Love is a little strong. I enjoy the aesthetic of Wonderland, the flowers and like that kind of thing, and the tea party's fun. But oh my gosh,
yes, she doesn't think.
Yeah, same. Okay, I'm glad you guys kind of agree with me. I was worried I was gonna get in here and everybody's gonna be like, "It's my favorite," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh no." No. Which I know it is some people's favorite book, and that's totally, like I said, it's totally valid.
But I also feel like there are some people who like the movie, like their movie's their favorite, but they have either never read the book or they don't love the book.
Yeah.
And they're
definitely different, and I think the main difference to me is Alice as a character. And because the whole thing is told basically through her point of view, it's kind of important how she is as a person does alter the story quite a bit.
Which I have a feeling that Disney changed her character on purpose because he's like, no one would like this movie.
Not very nice.
She's not entertaining.
No, that's the thing. She's just mean to everybody. Like, it's fine if a character is a little bit sassy. I love a little bit of sass. But she's straight up savage to everybody, okay?
How old is she?
I don't know, like 10 or 11? I don't know. Did anybody, if you read it, do you remember? I was just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. It's not your favorite. It was okay. I mean, yeah. I agree. It's not my favorite. I was about to say it's okay. I really did not enjoy it, which is weird for me.
Okay, literally, most of the time Abby was reading this book, literally, I would get almost an everyday update on like how much Abby was struggling to get through this book. Alice. She was like, I don't even think I keep reading. Like it's just getting worse. And I was like, you can do it. Take a deep breath.
Here's the thing. Also, I am very intrigued because I know there's a ton of like Alice in Wonderland retellings out there. So I'd be very intrigued to read a retelling of the story. But wow, this original one just got me. I don't know. I don't normally dislike books this much.
It's definitely a top 5.
It's weird. Oh yeah, bottom 5, I guess.
Top 5 of the worst.
Top 5 of the worst for me. But that's okay if it's not for you. If it is for you, that's totally valid. Seen the movie but never read the book. that was me until last week. The good news is it's very short. It's very short. Yeah. Yeah, usually me too. I mean, it just depends for me, but yeah, I would I don't know. It's I don't even know how to explain.
Like basic like bullet points. She eats everything and drinks everything
and doesn't even think
thought.
about it.
So I guess she was just really hungry. And then anybody she comes in contact with
she's rude and superior to those people.
Right. No matter, like, she doesn't know them at all.
Granted, they're all really weird. Like, I mean, I too would be like, wow, these people are weird. But I wouldn't say that to their face. And she does. Like, she's like, you don't know what's up. I know what's up. And I'm like, no, you don't, girlfriend.
What are you, 10?
What are you talking about? You don't know what's going on here.
And isn't the whole thing like it comes full circle to be like it was in her head?
Yeah, it's a dream.
So I guess
is she just that rude all the time?
No, I think maybe she's looking at it through the lens of her dream, in that it's her dream, so she's in charge of it. She can do whatever she wants.
It's just like if I found myself in a different magical
land, a dream world,
I wouldn't necessarily be like, I'm in charge now. You know what I mean?
When you don't know what anything is.
You don't know what anything is. You don't know who anybody is. You've never seen this place before. It's weird. Why are you like, I know better than you? I'm like, no, you don't.
Like, what?
Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop on that.
Hey, Elena.
I agree, Nicole. Selfish is different than sassy because there's a big difference when it's there's a difference between being sassy and being rude. You know what I mean? That was deep. Thanks. I'm so deep. Yeah, I've heard that about Splintered. But I know there's some other ones out there that I've heard better things about. Marissa Meyer has one, Heartless, which is about the Queen of Hearts, which, speaking of the Queen of Hearts, surprisingly, she was my favorite part of this book. I didn't expect that. Yeah, the croquet game with the King and Queen of Hearts and all of the cards. I don't know, they were my favorite part of the entire book, and that kind of surprised me. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I like that scene, even though she cracks me up, but
oh, thanks, Elena. If you missed the final of the corn tournament was yesterday.
Yes, the final happened yesterday, so we officially have a champion. And we had so much fun with the corn tournament and spending so much time with you guys that we definitely want to incorporate more game nights, live game nights on our channel, like going forward, just because it's so much fun.
We have not seen the live action Alice. That is a great question.
And I think when we go to watch it, we'll need to watch the original again first before, because I
want to do it soon. I want to watch them both soon now that I've finished the book.
So you can have all three.
So I can have more thoughts on the whole and what changed. And
because I honestly, it's been so long since we've seen the classic animated version that we need to go back and watch it
like I said, it's never been our favorite, so it's not like one we go back to a lot. So it's been probably 10 years maybe since I've seen it.
It's very different from the
I would think so. It looks a lot darker. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
People who've seen
it. Hey, Alicia.
No worries. We're just chatting. No worries about me. Like, we're just like hanging out. We're talking about how much we dislike them. I feel very conflicted and confused. This is scary.
Which is also interesting because it takes a lot for Abby to dislike a book or a character.
It really does.
Like you will say like, I don't understand this character, but a lot of time, but it's
a lot of the time I can still appreciate that, because even if the character is not someone that I necessarily would relate to, I can still appreciate their place in the story. But it's when they're like this and they're just straight up rude to everybody, and there's no real purpose to it. There's no reason that she's mean. I don't understand her, like, the way she sees the world just doesn't compute to me, because you're stuck in this magical world and you're being rude to everybody you encounter. Like, I'd be like, hi, I'm Abby, I'm excited to be here. This is wonderful. Like, not like, you are wrong and I am right. Oh my goodness.
We could just step aside and I'll walk to where I don't know where I'm going because I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flowers.
I will say, literally, I think everything around Alice I actually kind of enjoyed, and if Alice had been different, I think I would have liked the book more, and that's the honest truth of it.
But Alice is in the entire book.
But
There's
it's her perspective. Like,
there's
we
not a
see
way to
everything
look around
through
it.
her eyes, so there's not a way to be like,
I'm just gonna
skip over Alice. Like, you can't do that. It's Alice in Wonderland.
Right.
So, if anyone's read through The Looking Glass, tell me, is she different in that one, or is it more of the same? Because if
I don't
it
know
is,
that she can
I'm not
handle
gonna do
that.
it. I consider it if she's not, but
Tell me about your favorite book.
Okay, let me just talk about this for a second. So my favorite book of all time is The Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis. Fun fact about me, if you didn't know. It's the first book in the Narnia series. And it's very similar in a lot of ways, Narnia, to this, I think, because, like, you know, the whole going into a new world,
land, you don't know
kind
what
of weird, you don't know what's going on, but none of the Narnia kids are mean. Well, Eustace is, but only to his own family. And that's a Eustace thing. It's a character arc thing.
He grows past that.
If she grew past it, I'd be way more for it.
In, like,
that's what I'm wondering. Like, if any of you guys have read through The Looking Glass, does she grow up a little bit? Does she get a little nicer? Because I kept thinking in my head for the beginning, she's a lot like Eustace from Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
Mm-hmm. And then there's chapter 2, you're like,
there's no character development. There's no change, and that's kind of the thing about Eustace. That's what makes him so wonderful as a character.
I felt like she needed a character arc
to
like come full circle to be like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to be so rude to everyone. Like,
I mean, like, again, I understand. Like, the people of Wonderland aren't exactly the nicest either. You know, the queen's going around cutting people's heads off, or threatening to, and then the king gives them pardon. I mean, that was really funny.
Even like the random citizens are not very nice. I mean, they're not like
they're
not the most warm.
But yeah, I don't know. That's true. Maybe she was extra bold in her dreams because she wasn't able to express herself in her real life.
Ooh, that's deep. It could be.
Although I feel like if this is how she really is, maybe it's best that she just needs to grow up. She just needs to grow up.
I hope she's not like that in real life.
I can see why her sister was like, I'm done with you for now. Like, I gotta go, like, do something else. I'm done with you for right now. Because, oh my gosh, the girl does not know when to stop. I swear, if you're new to this book club, I'm not normally like this. This is very weird.
What's so funny to me about this is that Abby is like never like this. And how many months have we been doing this?
A year. It's been over a year now. This is the like first
14
time
months
that I've really
books.
been so bothered.
She's having a moment.
She's like 10. I need to calm down. She's a child. It's okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm gonna go read some reviews of it and see what other people think.
See what other people think
about
whether or not I can handle it.
See if there's any, because I know some of the most iconic things happen in Through the Looking Glass. I think maybe the singing flowers weren't in this one. Makes me wonder, are they actually in Through the Looking Glass, or was that a thing Disney added? Because I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing Disney added.
To kind of make it more.
And the walrus and the oysters, I think, is in Through the Looking Glass. Yeah, I'm sorry.
She's just being honest.
I'm just being honest.
Let's see. Let
me find some good things to talk about. Okay. Like I said, I loved, for some reason, the King and Queen of Hearts cracked me up. I thought they were so funny because one of the things, you know, we're obviously all acquainted with the Queen of Hearts and her iconic off with her head thing. You know, she threatens to behead everyone.
It's her thing.
And one of my favorite things is there's this little bit where Alice is walking off with the Queen and she hears the King go to all those people who had just been threatened to be executed, and he goes, I give you all pardon. And he just like pardons everybody after the Queen threatens to execute them.
I think he just does that a lot.
Yeah, and it's just kind of really sweet. I don't know. I liked them a lot more than I expected to, because I think, here's the thing, in the book, the King is a lot less of a pushover than I think he is in the movie, in the Disney film.
I was hoping that he would have a little bit more backbone, just because in the movie, like, he's there, he's a character, but he doesn't really have any say, or like, he's just there.
Also, there was the whole scene, pretty much the whole scene in like the King and Queen's courtroom, whatever. It's a throne room and a courtroom at the same time. where all I could think about was the Once Upon a Time episode with the Mad Hatter. Do you guys remember that one?
I liked what they did with Alice in Wonderland.
Loved that. We never watched Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. We only ever watched Once Upon a Time. But I loved the things they did with Wonderland in that show. I think were really, really cool. Particularly that first season episode with Sebastian Stan. So good. So freaky, but so good. Yeah. So that was one part I really enjoyed. I was weirded out the whole time with how often they broke into like recitation of like poems or singing or something. And I mean, it's weird to me because like Winnie the Pooh does that all the time, but it never bothers me in Winnie the Pooh. Probably because I don't know. It's just
you
weird.
the song all the time.
I know, but it's just like they're weird rhymes. I think maybe is what it is. Whereas Pooh, they're like cute and endearing. Like these are just weird and
strange.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how I felt about that, but my other favorite character I think was this is horrible. The one mouse at the very beginning when Alice starts crying, her like ocean of tears or whatever. So there's this scene, there's the mouse that's like trying to swim out of the ocean, and Alice literally will not stop bringing up Dinah, her cat. And I'm literally like, Alice, you need to stop. This mouse is freaked out already.
Poor mouse.
I know. I love him. He's so sweet. And just like, I felt bad for him. Also, I love the Mad Tea Party. That scene is iconic, and I did really enjoy it. Obviously, just because it's so weird.
Full of like
that one's like
fun.
The whimsical weird that I was expecting, not just the straight up weird that I got for most of the book. That one was like whimsical and kind of goofy, and I enjoyed that, I think, more. Currently reading Part of Your World. Is that the Twisted Tales one, Nicole? Because I haven't read that one yet. I mean, I've only read one Twisted Tales. I don't know why I sound like that's the one I haven't read, because I've only read the one we as old as time. But yeah, that one does sound interesting. Is that one like Ariel doesn't win or something? Ursula does win? I can't remember how
that's interesting.
The question that was answered in that one. Yes. Yeah. The Once Upon a Time season.
I loved that season.
And the parts where just Jefferson just makes me sad. That they did him dirty.
They did. But
they had so much they could have done with him, and they didn't take it on. Which obviously is because Sebastian Stan had, Marvel stuff to do. But I'm still sad about it.
He did such a good job with that character.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll have to try to find Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, because I feel like one of the characters came onto the regular show, who's one of the Merry Men, right? With Robin. And we were like, I feel like I should know this character, and then we looked it up, and he was from Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. They were kind of trying to cross that over. But yeah. We'll definitely have to see if we can find that. It did look interesting. We just never
I think
really
it might be fun to do like
it's only like one season, I think.
Yeah, it's not definitely not as much of a commitment as
rewatching the original show. What else am I reading right now? What else am I reading right now? I put everything on hold to like binge Alice, and then I was just miserable. I didn't feel like reading anything.
Well, you read American Girl.
I did. I read a bunch of American Girl.
You know what? This is how you know Abby's in a really, really not good place. If she's happy to go back to American Girl to bring some joy into her reading life.
Honestly, though, okay, here's the thing. So I reread. I don't know if any of you guys are going to care. I reread Kit, who's from the Great Depression, and Samantha, who's from the turn of the century. And they're so good. They still hold up so well. I can't wait to give them to my kids someday. Like, excellent, excellent books for kiddos. Okay. Yeah. Little Mermaid can go either way. Like, some people do it really sweet and really cute and really fun, and some people do it like
more the classic
dark.
Yeah.
And there's like no in between for Little Mermaid retellings. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, I love
we're
Robin.
Trying to connect them a little bit.
Robin on Once Upon a Time.
At first,
I missed him so much.
Well, no one probably knows. I mean, unless you've seen the show, you probably don't know. But I at the beginning I didn't like Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I liked him as a character, but I didn't like him with
Regina.
I don't want to spoil, but you know what? It's been out for years. So.
If you haven't seen Once Upon a Time yet, honestly, I don't know where you've been.
I didn't like him with Regina at first, but then as they built that relationship, I liked it because they kind of like supported each other. It was nice.
Oh yes! Oh my gosh, Felicity and Molly were two of my faves. Felicity was my favorite, but I looked like Molly, so Molly was up there. But Felicity was my favorite. I was obsessed with like colonial everything.
Have we read the Narnia series?
Have I read the Narnia? I've literally read it like 5 times. It's my favorite series ever. Magician's Nephew is my favorite book of all time.
On the channel.
We don't talk about Narnia very much. Maybe I should do like a series where I like review each book.
Ooh, that could
be
cool.
Kind of fun. I don't know. I'd just be gushing about how much I love them.
Okay, here's like an interesting thing. Have you guys seen on Disney Plus the show called Prop Culture? We're in like the middle now. We haven't gotten through all of the episodes. It is phenomenal. It's such a great show. They talk about like this guy like goes all around the country. He talks about the props and like the scenes and stuff, the sets for the movies or shows.
It's really cool.
But the other cool thing is that a lot of times they have like actors and actresses that were in the movies or like directors.
So like Rick Moranis showed up in the Honey I Shrunk the Kids episode. It was great.
And so that he actually like talks to them about what it was like to work on the movie.
Amber Alert. Oh, fun. Oh no, public safety message. I think they're putting a curfew back up.
Yeah,
around here or something. I don't know what's going on.
What's he talking about? Prop culture. So
there was a Narnia
episode, and it was so cool. And they brought the actors and actresses of the children back
Peter,
to like
Susan, and
give them or like have them see their props again, and it was so cool.
I cried a little.
Definitely recommend that show. It's awesome.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we haven't finished. Ended Once Upon a Time. See, I was thinking Prop Culture. I'm like, we haven't seen the end of it yet. But yes, I appreciated how they ended Once Upon a Time. I watched the last season. My mom and I watched it. Hope did not.
I did not.
Because she didn't feel like
by that point, I was just too, like,
but
it had veered too much from the initial storyline that I couldn't take it anymore.
And honestly, they ended with the musical, and they should have just left it with the musical. You know what I mean? The musical episode was perfect.
It was the best.
But no, Henry was always my favorite character, so, like, I enjoyed seeing more from him.
Can we do a Disney tour? Of what specifically would you like a tour of? We definitely are here to serve what you guys want as far as like when the reopenings happen. Obviously we can't do tours of the parks right now because they're not open. But as they start to reopen, like, what do you guys want as far as vlogs and stuff? Because we're here to serve.
It's been a long time since I've read Kaya.
Ooh. Oh wow, I liked Kaya.
Yeah, Kaya was cool, but it's just been a really long time. I think I only read her books once, and it's been a really long time. So I need to do that. I need to reread those.
Jokes to talk about Narnia. We should do that.
I will. Fun. I am always down to talk about Narnia. Always. Yes, we did read Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe back in January, I think.
We should put another one in.
Yeah, the other one Disney did the movie for was Prince Caspian. So if you guys are up for reading Prince Caspian, I am always down to read Prince Caspian. Don't you get me wrong. I have not read Miss Peregrine's Home, but I've heard really mixed things about it. But if you liked it, then I will definitely read it.
Yeah, then you'll probably like it.
At least try it. I mean, I'm usually down to try at least the first book in a series. Whatever I think of it, whether I read the rest or not. Curfews are down all the way.
They're putting one back in place now. They had lifted it, but now they're putting it back. No worries, Patty. We're glad you made it.
Chatting.
Emily loves the movie.
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot. Did that happen? Did that already happen, Nicole? Or is it happening? I can't remember, but I'm so proud of her. Yes. Mr. Tumnus is so good. Mr. Tumnus is so wonderful. I love him. Okay, yeah. I thought, Disney Springs is closing a little bit earlier than.
And I know it's kind of like fluctuated a little bit based on what the actual individual stores are open to doing, because a lot of them were closing even before Disney Springs. Like Disney Springs as a whole closed. So, yeah, 7 is the new time for that. Yeah, well, we might have to do some sort of like mini parts of our collection. I think we'd be here for way too long if we did an entire collection of our
few
ears and hats.
Like Hope just did her Vera Bradley collection, which has some Disney stuff in it. I did my Funkos a while ago now, which has a lot of Disney. I think what other collection videos we've done.
We've done pins.
Yeah,
pin collections. Which we would love to get to do more pin content, like as we go along. One, as the parks reopen, we'll be able to get more pins, which will be awesome. But two, right now, like my pins are still packed away because I packed them. I'm really proud of how I packed them. Like they're packed really well, and I just literally I look at the box and it all fit together like a puzzle, and I was like, that's a good package job. So I don't want to like unpack it, but eventually I will. So you have more pin content, but maybe after this live is over, we can link our pin playlist down below, and we have multiple different collection videos in there. Yes. The final battle.
Last battle, legit. Okay, here's the thing about Last Battle. I'm sorry. We were supposed to talk about Alice in Wonderland. I'm just talking about Narnia. Every conversation in my life eventually comes back to Narnia. But no. Last Battle, I think, is you appreciate it more as an adult than you do as a kid. Like, I reread it end of last year. Just cried my way through it. It's so beautiful. And yes, definitely read it again. If you've read it as a kid, definitely read it again.
You didn't love the Prince Caspian movie? Or the...
Because I understand why I love it, but I can understand why.
Which one?
Probably Prince Caspian.
It was pretty dark.
Yeah, it got pretty dark, but...
I like it more as I have gotten older.
Now to me, it's like so nostalgic, and it just makes me think of my childhood, and I love it. Yes, Belle will kill it
this till the end of July. Okay.
She's gonna kill that.
Be so great.
Okay. Yes.
Yay, Emily. Yeah, we'll be sure to post that playlist down below. And if you go to our channel page, if you go to playlists, we have a ton of different playlists with like things sorted out into like vlogs, collections, pins, tags, hauls, like all kinds of things.
Planner stuff, book stuff, all the things. Like a Disney thing we would buy if we hadn't all the money? A Night in the Castle suite. Can we do that?
That would be pretty awesome.
But I don't think you can pay for that. No. I think it's just a giveaway thing.
I mean, this isn't really paying for something, but if I could, I would go back to having another day in Epcot, like the way it was before they ripped everything up. That's what I would
do. I wish I could pack up and move to Narnia. Yes. Any day.
You would totally.
Well, my ideal time's like when the Pevensies are raining, so there's not that much violence going down, but because any other time.
It's
when Caspian's raining, like Voyage of the Dawn Treader's pretty good. Back in Narnia, it's good.
If I was in Narnia,
while they're on the ship doing the thing, sure.
Hey, Robin.
Yes, Last Battle is just so emotional. Oh, okay.
Yes, Club 33.
Oh, true.
It's still such a mystery to me.
I don't understand it.
I've seen people come in and out of the doors before, and
I'm like, they're cool.
Like, what happens in Club 33? But they have free drink machines. We used to have it in the Pass Holder Lounge. Chase Visa Lounge.
So much.
But then they took it away to give it to
They
Club
gave
33.
it to DVC. Oh! They did. They moved to the drink machine.
Is separate?
Yeah, Club 33 is in MK, right?
No, well, there's one in Epcot too.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I bet
they took the drink machine and gave them to the DVC because DVC got a new like hangout area and they gave them our drink machine.
Like those were ours.
Yep.
Yes. Same. Seriously.
Literally, I mean, the stone table always makes me cry every single time. Ugh. Literally, we were like, what movie should we watch for Easter? We needed like an Easter movie, and I was like, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
It's so good.
I'm not
I love it.
wrong. A house in Golden Oaks.
Oh, you just
True.
walk down the street.
Yep. just stroll. Just want to live on Main Street. Can we do that? Can I just live on Main Street?
I want to live.
Can we make one of those facades a real house and I can?
I want to live in that building with the dance and music instructors on Main Street. I would want to live right next to that, and then I could teach/use that studio.
I'm assuming there's a studio. It's probably just like a storage closet.
It's probably just a facade. There's probably
no. It's a full building. What are we talking about? It's a full dance studio.
It is. I know it is. Although I have yet to go in there in a tour. I'm waiting, Disney. I'm waiting for the tour of inside Main Street buildings.
That would be so cool. I mean, it'd probably be really anticlimactic, but
no, it'd be magical.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's do it.
All right. Anything else to say about Alice in Wonderland?
I will say, here's the thing I'll say. It's iconic, okay? It is very iconic. I was reading through it, and like, this is, like, they're so classic. All of these moments, like, they're so well-known and well-remembered.
If anything can be said about reading the book, it makes me super thankful, and it makes me appreciate what Disney did with the movie.
Yeah, there was definitely some parts that they cut, and I'm like, I understand why they cut that.
I get it.
Not that it's like not appropriate. It's just weird. The whole thing's just very strange. Which is obviously the point of it. It's just like it's weird. But yeah. This is the first time in the year I've not liked the book, so I feel like that's a pretty good track record.
Out of like what, 14 books?
Yeah, I feel
1 out of 14.
I'm proud of that. I mean,
thanks, Nicole. Yeah, I've actually done quite a few numbers to Disney music before, and it's my favorite.
We haven't seen the live
action. Seen it. We need to go back and watch the animated one again so that we can remember that, refresh that before we watch the live action.
Yep, that's the thing.
That
the moral of the story:
Nicole.
Be nice to people. Yeah. Oh, White Rabbit too. White Rabbit's always kind of been my favorite character from Alice in Wonderland because I relate. He's funny and I love him. But my favorite thing when she grows out of the house and their first thought is literally, "We'll just set it on fire. It's fine." I'm like, no, it's your house. Oh boy.
And she's kind of in it.
But I still love the White Rabbit. He's great. He's just stressed all the time. It's fine.
Oh, those would be cute.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. They probably could do that too, like a Mad Tea Party set.
Ooh, with the teacups in different colors.
I'd be down for that. Like maybe the variants would be the different colored teacups.
Yeah.
Disney, we got your next ideas for you.
So we actually have info. We have insider info to next month's book. Actually, this month.
Oh, I was like, what are we talking about? Insider info? What? She always does this. She says it's like we have this thing coming up, and I'm always like,
great segue, and then she's not understanding what I'm laying down.
Talking about. Oh boy, some days the link is just out of sync, y'all. Oh, okay, didn't show up on my page like it normally does. I was gonna check the numbers for the vote for next month's book, and normally it's on this front page, and it's not. Yeah, did you guys enjoy the book swap? I hope you did. I had a really good time doing it.
Yeah.
And I think it went really well.
Yeah. It was cool. It was really fun to get some of you guys involved in a swap that with the YouTubers as well. Because I think a lot of times we talk to our communities, and it's cool to actually get to swap something with you guys and bring you guys into the videos as well.
Patty, is it your birthday? Happy birthday! Happy unbirthday to everybody else. The unbirthday song I don't think was in the book or like that kind of unbirthday thing. I think that's a Disney
another
thing,
magical.
Which makes me I love the unbirthday
like
song. I think it's really fun. Yeah, the Country Bear Wishables, man. They've been quick to sell out. We did get some though. So that video is coming.
We did
very soon.
Yep.
As in like next week.
As in like a few days.
So as soon as in like I have to edit it and then it'll be up. Happy
yeah,
birthday!
Can't wait to see what June's release will be for the Wish Bowls. Good. It's good. We shall see.
I don't know. Shall we try to guess? Let's see. What's happening in June? Nothing exciting.
Nothing. They're not opening the parks till July.
That's true. June is just kind of. I mean,
there's not any movies coming out because they pushed them back.
Don't really match May either.
That's true.
So we're just thinking they'll probably not do another Frontierland because they just see Country Bears.
And they've done a lot of. They did Hollywood Studios with the Runaway Railway.
Oh yeah.
So
is it time for Epcot?
Animal Kingdom. I want Animal Kingdom.
Oh, what would they do for Animal Kingdom? They did Pandora.
Oh, then they won't do that then. They'll probably do Epcot.
I feel like it's Epcot's turn, but there's not really a festival going on, so I don't know what they would do.
Well, no, they did Epcot too with the Flower and Garden.
Yeah.
So they've done Epcot recently. They've done Hollywood Studios. This was just Frontierland.
Yeah.
So
it is definitely Epcot's turn if they're going to do it like that. Question is what? What would they do? I don't know. Maybe they'll do Imagination.
Today, I think it's either today or tomorrow is the official. I think it's today was supposed to be the official last day of Flower and Garden. Which is sad.
Oh.
But we did vlog. We got 2 vlogs out of Flower and Garden before this all happened. So
they did do Nemo. That's true. They did Nemo too.
Yep, they did Nemo. I don't know.
Maybe like
unless
World
they're going
something.
More like movies.
Yeah.
Versus parks.
Yeah. But so far they've been attraction themed because even like Frozen was Frozen Ever After, technically. So that's a good question. I can't wait to see what it's gonna be. It could be the teacups. That's true.
Let's go with that.
If it is, we called it.
We as a book club
were prepared for the teacup release. Okay, so we'll go ahead and talk about, I guess, June's read. Why am I
settle down
June?
Now.
I want the parks reopened. I think it's my brain is like parks. Oh yeah, Beauty and the Beast would be so fun. Or Cinderella. That would also be fun.
I would love it if they went more like movie related.
Yeah. So June's books, we had I thought it would be fun to do kind of like maybe a Twisted Tales book because we swapped so many of those with the book swap, which I thought was really funny because like most of us swapped a Twisted Tales
really
book.
And
none of us
knew
intended to do that.
Doing.
Yeah. So that was fun. So I thought it might be fun. So I put 2 of those in the vote this month. Reflection, which is a Mulan one, and then Conceal Don't Feel, which is the Frozen one, and then the book that came in second for the last poll, which was Rapunzel and the Lost Lagoon. That one didn't win though. So, but it did come in second, so I think it'll be in next month's poll again as well. But our book for July, drum roll, not on the table because it'll rattle the camera. Is Conceal Don't Feel. Woo! I'm really excited about this. I was gonna probably read this month anyway, so it kind of works out. You can join me. We'll read it together. Speaking of Frozen, this sounds really intriguing. The concept of this, I don't even really understand. Basically, the question is, what if Anna and Elsa never knew each other? The question I have is it like Anna got swiped from her memories? I can't figure it out from the synopsis, but I'm really intrigued. It seems almost like Elsa doesn't have her powers at the beginning.
Like she gains them?
Yeah. Which
I don't know. It's going to be so
I'm very intrigued. Very interested. Look how pretty this book is too also. So yes. So this will be our read for June. Ta-da!
Is there an audio version for Conceal Don't Feel?
Maybe. I haven't looked it up. I honestly don't know. Because I was blessed to receive this in my book swap package.
Yeah, this is the book that she got.
And I'm so excited. So,
Lion King show Wishables. I would love that.
Yeah,
that's my favorite show in Animal Kingdom. I love it. Yeah, they were hard to get.
Dinoland USA. I would love that too.
What if they did like Chippendale and Donald from
the
dinosaur?
Bash?
So it's Chippendale dressed as dinosaurs.
That would be so cute.
Disney.
That would be so cute, though. They're all adorable in those outfits. Because, like, if you guys missed, I think as our Instagram controls our day at Animal Kingdom, Daisy, we met with Daisy. Her outfit, so cute.
Yeah, and we joined the bash in that vlog too. So we'll try to link that one too down below after this is over.
Yes, more Frozen. All the Frozen.
I know. We're so excited for more Frozen.
We always, it's like we go a month not Frozen, and then we're back to Frozen again. Because that's what we do around here. Samantha. Oh my goodness. Love it.
Hoping to pick them up at Disney Springs this week. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, one, if World of Disney has the new Wishables, or if they open up the other stores, the other areas.
Yeah,
so
like
Disney style, Once Upon a Toy, Happily Ever After. I put them all open.
The pin place too.
Oh, thanks.
I was like, I don't have a Figment shirt until I realized it's on hers.
I do. It's from the Festival of the Arts. It doesn't say which year. 2019. So last year's festival there. It's really washed out, but
it's comfy. It's very soft
so comfortable, and it's cute with all the different colors. You can't really see it.
You could wear any ears with it because it's got like every color in it.
Yes. Yes, the Chippendale Dino Party. That's what I want in Wishables.
Honestly, the Dino Bash is one of my favorite like dance party things that they've done.
It's so fun.
It's so fun. And like it's not really that obtrusive to the rest of the park. Because I feel like some of the other dance parties, not necessarily Incredibles because they moved it into like its own little spot.
Magic Kingdom.
Move It, Shake It, and Tomorrowland. I feel like they're just in the way.
Which, I mean, if you're doing the dance party, it's great. But if you're trying to go around it or like through it, it's really hard.
Yeah, but I love Dino Bash is
Dino Bash
has
its own area, and it's loud enough that you can actually enjoy it if you're not right up next to it, which is kind of nice because it
anywhere in Dino Land,
all of Dino Land.
You can enjoy, and it's fun.
Frozen 2 is your favorite movie. This is going to be awesome. I cannot wait.
It's so good. I love Frozen 2. Honestly, it's like pushing its way towards my top of my favorite Disney movies.
Patty, Abby did her Figment pin collection.
I did.
That's in a video.
Long time ago now.
Yeah, and maybe you'll have to do an updated one soon.
Yeah. I haven't gotten that many.
You've gotten a few. But that's pretty much her entire collection is in that video.
Hi, Alexa. Yeah.
Yes, the outfits are fun. So cute.
We'll have to do an ear collection at some point. We just keep
well, to be honest, I've got to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Because I cannot show my entire ear collection at once. It would just take way too long. And especially, like, that's fine. And then if you add Abby's too. So we got to figure out how to break it up into like groups.
A lot of ears. Which is really funny. We were talking about this the other day. How when we started the channel, I had, I think, one pair of ears. And it's those ears that I'm wearing in the first video.
And they just two explode. And that was it.
That's the thing they don't tell you. They don't warn you about Disney YouTube. Your ear collection will explode.
And I will, like, I had just discovered ears maybe like 6 months before we started the channel. So I had 2 pairs. But those few months leading up to before we started the channel, I would wear ears every time to the parks. But then once we started, I'm like, I always wear ears to the parks now. Like, it's hard. It's very rare that you'll find me wearing a hat. And those are usually in the summer months when it's like unbearably hot.
Like now. Even though it's still May, it's 95 degrees outside.
Yeah. We're like, what? This is like July weather. Our favorite Disney film.
See, this is actually really tough.
I have multiple.
See,
I like them for different reasons.
Yeah, that's the thing. Beauty and the Beast, Tangled, Winnie the Pooh, 2011, and probably Frozen 2, I would say, are my faves.
Lady and the Tramp,
because I can't just pick
Cinderella, Snow White, and Frozen.
And the Narnia ones for me too stand kind of alone because they're my favorite live action for sure. But
all right, so the book for next month is Conceal Don't Feel. I'm super excited about it. We're going back to Frozen.
We always end up here, don't we? We called it the Tales Oldest Time book club. We should have called it like something Frozen themed. I had a good. That started out great, and then it just kind of fell apart at the end.
Something Frozen themed. We should have called it Chocolate Book Club.
I like that though. If we were in person, we'd just eat chocolate at every meeting. Obviously, we're not, but we should just. Okay. We're changing the name. No, we're not. We're not.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, Narnia, so good.
Yes, Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast are definitely favorites for us. Narnia is amazing. It's tough, Robin. She asked, how do you find wearing masks in Florida? It's not easy.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine, especially now as we're going into the summer months. But we'll definitely keep you guys updated because I'm sure in every vlog we'll probably talk about it. But it's very hard.
I'm not complaining because they are good for safety.
No,
so
and I don't complain about wearing them because
it's just sweaty.
For me, like, I would much rather wear one and get to be there than not wear one and not be there.
Same.
But it's definitely going to take, it's a learning curve because it does, like, inhibit your breathing a little bit. But for me, what was the hardest about it was obviously in Florida when it's 80, 90s degrees. I think it was like 94 the last day we were there. You sweat a lot. And so when you sweat into your mask, it makes your mask really like wet, and it's not fun. It's not fun. And did we talk about it in the video? I don't think we talked about it, but I had a rash because of the rubbing of my mask with the moisture.
When we got to Wolfgang Puck, she took it off and I was like,
Abby was like, and then I was like, what? And she's like, I think you have a rash. And I was like, and I was feeling itchy. So I went and I was like, oh my God.
Her face is like broken out, like down here.
It wasn't as intense as you're thinking.
Yeah.
In your head.
It was just a little like redder than usual.
So
yeah.
I know that was way more info than you wanted, but you're welcome.
That's what we do here. We overshare. Frozen in Time book club.
Ooh.
That's
I like that.
We gotta read more Beauty and the Beast stuff, guys, I think is the thing. Because we just keep coming back to Frozen.
Hey, Frozen and Beauty and the Beast, solid.
You know, there's millions of not millions. Millions is a lot.
Hundreds.
There's a lot of retellings out there, was what I was trying to say. Millions is a bit of an exaggeration.
Elena. We enjoy making them so much, so I'm glad that you guys enjoy them. We have not.
No.
We do have Disney Plus. We are enjoying it.
Yes.
Favorite like shows and stuff right now are Prop Culture. And what else are we watching? I just watched something the other day. What was it? Can't think of it right now.
Our brother and I started rewatching Phineas and Ferb.
We watched Brother Bear 1 and 2.
Still so.
Which we actually have. Them.
Okay,
we have
actually,
them on
I amend my favorite
DVD,
Disney movies list. Brother Bear's on there too. I just forget about it sometimes, but it's so good.
So good,
y'all. If you haven't seen Brother Bear, seriously, go see Brother Bear. Yeah.
If the Beast met Elsa and Anna,
that would be an interesting crossover.
I think it would go well.
Yeah.
I mean,
I could see it working.
Like Anna would be like all about it because it's like a new friend. So she'd be like, yeah. And then Elsa, once she like met him and realized that he was like good dude.
I think they get along.
Yeah. Disney Plus is the best money you've spent in the last 5 years. Honestly, I've been so satisfied with Disney Plus and the fact that like Disney didn't even know when they put it out how needed it would be in this time. But like we all need Disney in this time, and Disney Plus is like the perfect way to get it.
Yeah, we rewatched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids randomly because we were like, I don't know what to watch. That's the thing about Disney Plus that we're like, I don't know what to watch.
Okay, also on Disney Plus, you spend so much time scrolling that like Netflix, your whole movie time is gone because there's just so many options that you're like, oh, I could watch that, could do that, I like that, and then it's like it's just forever scrolling.
Yes, Phineas and Ferb's so good though. It's so good.
When did it come out? I think it was last fall. Yeah, fall of 2019.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Disney
Did
Plus,
you guys?
Highly recommend.
I think you guys liked Cars, right, Nicole? Remind me if you guys liked it because we love it. She's literally been singing "Life Is a Highway" all day, and I don't know why.
No, I wasn't singing "Life Is a Highway."
I was singing. How Life Could Be Dream. I don't remember the name of the song.
Life could be dream. Sweetheart, come again.
That's a Disney World, Disney like setting I'd love to visit is Radiator Springs. It seems so sweet.
Yeah.
Yes, Onward.
Onward. Highly recommend.
Also,
Onward.
highly
Great
recommend
movie.
that.
We need to rewatch it again.
Yeah. So good.
And I'm glad we got to see it in the theaters.
We
before
did, yeah.
Everything went crazy.
We didn't vlog it though. Maybe we should have, but
we should.
We didn't go to.
Think about
we didn't go to the Disney Springs theater.
Right, we just went to a regular theater,
so we didn't really vlog it.
But it was super good.
It was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to the classics, man.
We love the classics. Super great. All right, y'all.
Okay.
Well, we're nearing an hour on this one, so I think we're gonna sign off soon. Oh yeah,
Go.
I love Cars. It's great.
Cars is great.
I love Cars. I love Cars 2, and then Cars 3 is my favorite. So they just got better as they went.
They're all really good.
So the next month's live show will be at the end of June.
Yep.
So we'll let you know as we get closer to the specific date.
We will probably go back to Saturday, but the reason we had kicked off of Saturday was because of the corn tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. So we went to Sunday for my sanity, but we'll probably go back to Saturday.
I think Saturdays work a little better when now that the corn tournament is over. Speaking of the corn tournament, be sure to check out, we did have our finale for the corn tournament last night. So you could check that live on our channel and see who won, because it was pretty awesome.
Yep.
So Conceal Don't Feel is the book.
Yay.
Check out and see if it's on audiobook. We don't know. But you could also get the actual copy of the book. And we will see you at the end of June. Well, we'll see you in a few days for a video.
But to talk about book club stuff again, we'll see you at the end of June.
Yes. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Bye.